Hello, everyone, and welcome to the month of September. And also, you're very much welcome to 30-day meal plan challenge. You're welcome to the challenge. And briefly, I just want to talk about how we're going to run this challenge, right? Okay, so yeah, first of all, we're going to be called action takers. Okay, and that's why you are in the action hub of the package life enterprises. And in this hub, we are all action takers. Okay, so when I do challenges like this, the goal is to take action. All right, so here's how it's going to run. You just have to share pictures, like I've shown a sample. Now you'll be seeing the sample coming up of your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. And obviously, when school resumes, we can add snacks to it, the snacks you're packing up as well. At least for us, for those who have toddlers who also pack snacks and lunch. But for now, at least for this first week, because I know school is resuming like from next week. So for this first week, we're just strictly doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you mustn't share pictures, but at least it will be good enough if you share at least one picture a day, maybe your breakfast or your lunch or your dinner, because I know how things can really get busy and crazy. So I'm not expecting us to do the pictures 3 times a day. But if you can do the pictures, that's fine. But the key thing I want is to just write down your recipe. So that thing you're preparing, so that even if you forget to put it in the morning, by the time you're writing it in the afternoon, you just tell us what you have for breakfast, what you had for lunch, and what you'll be having for dinner. Okay, so the most important goal for this challenge is for us to, within ourselves, just be inspired by other meals. So I'm seeing somebody preparing something. I'm like, okay, I've not had this in a while. Okay, I can include this into my own meal timetable. Okay, and so that is the whole goal. So yes, so we'll be sharing pictures or words daily, so every day. So if you're someone who plans your meals weekly, that's a top plus. So on you can just drop your weekly meals already, just drop what you're having throughout the week for us to see. Then during the week, you can now focus on just sending us pictures as per your meals, as per your meal plan, or if your meal menu change during the week, because it always happens. It happens even after you've done your meal plan. Sometimes your meal can change. So you also share it and let us know. Just carry everybody along. It's just a fun, it's a free style thing. But the goal is to make sure that we are reporting every day. So that is how I know that you are taking actions, is by giving us feedback every day. So you can post it in the morning, you can post it in the afternoon, you can post it in the night, whenever it's convenient for you. But just make sure that you post every day. Then also, okay, so I'll also be sending us the PDF. I'll send us a PDF copy of a meal plan I have, PDF copy and a picture copy, so that if you want to track it, if you also want to be tracking if you're accomplishing this challenge, you can track it. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, I've not printed my own out, so hopefully I get to print it out by next week, but I'll show you how you can do it digitally, so that even when you print it out, that's how we should go. I'll try and use it digitally so that you guys can all see what I mean, because I'm not sure. By printing out, that thing will be next week. Is going to be a next week errand for me. Okay. So yeah, so I'll show us that meal plan challenge, the tracker that we are going to be using, and then what else do I want to add? Okay, I've also now shown pictures now. Okay, so initially, so the pictures I showed earlier, I just talked about the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner. Okay, but subsequently you have to talk about it. So like that breakfast now is oats. We had oats, oats, sugar. What you're seeing in the plate is oats, sugar, bananas, and egg, and boiled egg with water. That was breakfast. And then for lunch, okay, and please, for this my own pictures, I just had to pick random pictures of the meals I had. This was not I didn't eat all this in a particular day, but I had to put it in a way that it can blend. The way I put it now, you can actually have that meal for breakfast, you can have that for lunch, and you can have that for dinner. Do you see? That's an inspiration for someone. Okay. So that lunch there is beans, Vicky's special bean sauce. So there's this special bean sauce I make, and I can eat that bean sauce. I eat it with yam. It can go with bread. It can also go with pasta, and not spaghetti now. The other small, small pasta will be perfect for it. So most times when I make that beans, that my special bean sauce, I make it in bulk. Like that particular one that I used to eat bread that particular day. It was in bulk. The later portion of it, we use it to eat boiled yam subsequently during that week. Okay. So that was it. Because I think I asked Kevin what he wanted, whether he preferred yam or bread, and I think he said bread. So that was why we went for bread that particular afternoon. Then for dinner, spaghetti. I always love spaghetti. Like I love pasta for dinner. It's light. It's very quick to make. Like that particular spaghetti you're saying, I started making it around to 7, like maybe 5 minutes to 7. Before 8 o'clock, that food was ready. And we still had our dinner. I made that pasta. All this, but anyway, all this food I'm showing are something I made this summer. They are recent meals. So that pasta I made, I didn't have any proteins at home that day, but thank God, my sardine, I still had one sardine. So we had to use sardine for that meal. So that's it. So when we share these recipes like this, somebody can chat you up and say, you go give me the rundown of this your recipe, you give me the ingredients you use, and that's it. We all share amongst ourselves and just be inspired. That's the whole purpose of this challenge, is to be inspired to create beautiful meals. Okay. And more inspiration too will come when you're showing us your table settings, your platings. That's also an inspiration. And then lastly would be what did I want to say? My thoughts. Oh. Okay, I'm not remembering it at the moment. What I wanted to add for lastly. Okay, so that's basically all we need to know concerning this challenge. I don't want to speak for so long. That's all we need to know. So we kick off today, and I'm super excited to start seeing all the meals that we'll be sharing. Oh hey, yes, I remember what I wanted to say. So by the end of this challenge, one other thing, as in two things that can work out for you, you can now create, if you didn't have a menu timetable before, you can now create a menu timetable because you have variety of meals. Okay. You can also, from your own meals that you have been sharing, you can package everything and create an ebook, and you are selling an ebook already. Yes, for anybody, for someone who is very serious with putting out pictures, you can, at the end of this challenge, already have content to create an ebook and sell it. You see? All right, so I'll see us in the challenge. Please, let's take actions. Let's be good action takers, and God will help us to run this throughout the month of September. All right, and bye for now.